Hi, I'm June, and I tell people that I'm an audiographer, but in real life, I'm actually a holistic health coach helping people growing beyond depression and anxiety. That's exciting. And what else do? I surf. That's my board. I'm not here to tell you about my board today. I'm telling you today about a couple of tips how you can increase the love for yourself. Okay? Why do we want to love ourselves? Well, because it's just damn awesome to live a life where we come from a place where we can deeply source our love from within. And we don't need other people to tell us how awesome we are, we just know. So for tip number 1 on how to grow self-love, you gotta know that your brain believes what it sees, hears, smells, and experiences. And once you know that, you can start utilizing that as a practice. So that means the first tip is you go to your mirror, or you go to all of your mirrors and you write on them, I am worthy of love, or I am awesome, or I am amazing. And it might sound a bit quirky right now, but if your brain sees that and if your eyes see that every single day, your brain will start believing that. Okay, so tip number 1, get a pen or a lipstick, write something beautiful about yourself on the mirror so that you can see it every single day. Tip number 2 I have for you today is write in your journal. If you're not journaling yet, then what are you doing? Get a journal, start journaling. I have a couple of videos, I'll link them down in the description on how you can get started with journaling. So in your journal, you reserve at least 1 page to just write down beautiful affirmations about yourself. Things that you and your highest version would love to believe about yourself. Maybe these are things like, I am worthy of endless love. I am worthy of infinite cash. I am worthy of abundance in every single area in my life. And even if you don't believe it yet, just write it down and keep writing it down, because as said, your mind starts believing what it sees. Tip number 3 that I have for you today, by the way, I'm looking down because I'm looking into my notebook. Yes, I have a script. Figure out what's good for you and then commit to that. Well, figuring out what's good for you is not that hard very often, but the hard part is to commit to that. And here's a very simple tip that you can use to commit yourself more to those things that really serve you, that make you feel good, that make you feel happy, that make you feel balanced, etc. Put them in your calendar. Literally write down in your calendar if you're planning to go out for lunch and have a healthy meal. Write down in your calendar if you're planning to start your day with meditation. Reserve 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, whatever it feels like for you, how much time you have. Write that down in your calendar. Plan that shit out, because then it's easier for you to stick to it. It's getting hot in here, as you can see. Sweaty! Bali life. Tip number 4 is an input by Dr. Gary Chapman. Dr. Gary Chapman wrote a book called The Love Languages. And love languages, if you have heard of them, good job. If you haven't, good job, because you're here to learn about them. Okay, so Dr. Gary Chapman discovered that we humans, we express, give, and receive love in 5 main ways. Way number 1 is giving and receiving gifts. Way number 2 is acts of service, like creating something, cleaning up the dishes for someone, making the bed after waking up in the morning for someone. That's an act of service. Number 3, love language number 3, quality time. Spending high quality time with your loved ones, your friends, with your family. That's also another way different individuals like to express, give, and receive love. Number 4, there we go again, having a hard time with showing the number with my hand. Number 4 is physical touch. Very classic, can become sensual, can become sexual, can be massaging, can be in a friendship way. That's also a love language. And love language number 5, words of affirmation. Affirming someone with your words that they're worthy, that you love them, that you're appreciative of them, that you like spending time with them. Now, the tip I have for you with those 5 love languages, when you hear them now, go through them in your mind, figure out which ones that you actually enjoy giving and receiving most, and then find a way to give them to yourself. Yes, again, that sounds a bit like, oh, am I going to touch myself now? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're going to practice that. And that creates also a shift in your body consciousness, in your body awareness, how comfortable are you with touching yourself? And with that also, how comfortable can you become with touching others? So self-love is not only about the self, it's about expanding the love towards others as well. Isn't that great? I think it's awesome. So, and the last tip I have for yourself, because after that I'm gonna jump in the pool because I'm really sweaty. The last tip I have for yourself is invest in yourself, okay? Investing in yourself. And when we hear the word investment, we very often think about money right away. Investment means money. Doesn't have to though. Investing in yourself can also mean that you invest time in yourself, that you invest care for yourself in yourself, right? Despite that, I want to come back to the money thing, because so often we think about self-care, we think about self-love, and then we just do our own things and kind of figure out that they don't work, and we keep being stuck in those down feelings, in depression, in our anxiety, etc. And what can help us there is other people that guide us along the way, that can support us along the way, that can provide us with a space, with tools, with containers, same like I'm doing right now in this video with you, right? So investing in yourself sometimes also just costs money. And we gotta get used to that, and we gotta be okay with that, because everything that we receive that is good for us is worth all of the money in the world. If something helps you overcome your depression, I mean, like, why wouldn't that be worth some cash, right? So that's tip number 5, investing in yourself. Thank you for watching this video. For now, I want to invite you, because this weekend I am going to go live 3 times in a row, Friday, Saturday, Sunday on Facebook, to share way more in-depth knowledge about growing beyond depression and anxiety. And I invite you to join along. It's going to be amazing. The link is down in the description. That's the only link I'm going to put there for you, except for the journaling one I mentioned before. But you can go and click on that link. You can join one of the 3 classes or all 3 of them if you really want to dig into the value. As said, those classes are going to be free. They're going to be from 1 to 1.5 hours, ending with a Q&A, so you can ask me any kind of questions. I'm going to be available for questions all about depression, all about anxiety, self-love, self-care, all of that beautiful stuff that we can learn to grow into or grow out of. So thank you again for watching this video. Do this little thing where you hit that bell, do this little thing that's called subscribing to my channel, and also please share this video with a friend. Why am I saying this? Because about 6 years ago, a dear friend of mine shared a video on YouTube with me, which literally lit the spark for me to go on my journey to create the life that I'm living right now. So the value that you can give someone by simply sharing a little video like this one here is immense. I will see you on the live sessions this weekend or in the next YouTube video, but I really would like to see you in the live sessions. So make sure to find some time for that. See you there. Mwah.